Alright, what up everybody? We back. I'm going to go ahead and queue up here, show us our stats at the moment. Currently night 4, 53 points. And if you look at our details, 11 matches in so far in the Pawn to King series. Still 72% win rate and that 100% top 3. So this video, I think what we're going to do is I'm actually going to play this game as if I were playing on my main account. Meaning I'm not going to try and force anything. I'm not going to try and abuse the fact that I'm likely a more skilled player than my opponents. I'm going to act as if my opponents are all equally skilled, if not better than me, and I'm just going to try and kind of maximize my plays as I go. So no ideas as far as what build I'm going to play yet. I'm going to let the game dictate that for me, and we're just going to approach this as if it's a high-level game and see what happens. So here, what I'm thinking is, I know warriors are a very strong synergy. Skybreaker is a very strong level or early game unit, especially if you can get them to 2 stars, or I could try and go for a unicorn trick, which I will always opt to try and for that unicorn trick. So this unicorn trick here, or buying the unicorn, is hoping that I can get an early unicorn trick and get that economic advantage. Because when you're in the higher ranks, economy is really, as long as you're maintaining pace with your opponents, economy is the biggest focus in the game. And I'll talk about pace a little bit later. Oh, look at that, and we found another unicorn. If you don't know, ooh, I'm debating locking this because of the pair of Agursus Rangers. Oh, okay. So if you don't know, a unicorn can beat the first round, and 2 unicorns can beat the second round. They are very weak units, but they are strong enough to beat the second round. So it is okay to buy unicorns in your first 2 rounds, hoping that you can get something like a Whisper Seer next round and perform a unicorn trick. I've done this many times, and I've never had 2 unicorns lose this round. They end up both popping their heal here, and no harm, no foul. So we're hoping to find a Whisper Seer. We did not, which is okay. So now we're thinking, what's going to set us up best for the PvP round coming up? And I don't see anything particularly strong here, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to buy these 2 assassins. Maybe I find a 3rd assassin, and that could be what I'm going with. And I think he's just... This is probably my best option here to win this round. And the unicorn's going to die right away, but these 2 are going to be the ones who do most of the damage, so that's fine. As soon as my water spirit gets its ult off, like half these guys are going to die. Oh, it didn't even need to ult. So what I'm thinking is, based on the shop that I had there, my best chances at the moment, we're going for a 3 assassin synergy this next round. We'll see what pops up and we'll go from there. Alright, so I don't get 3 assassins. I can level up my unicorn. I don't really want to, because it's not a good fighting unit. So I'm thinking I'm going to get this Hell Knight, because it's a strong level 1 unit. I'm going to sell the Agursus to grab this pair of water spirits. And I believe this is my strongest lineup right now, something like this. And I'll go ahead and throw the shield and the Hell Knight. I'll probably lose this round, especially against a 3 warrior with a 2-star Red Axe Chief, so I will lose this round, which is okay. So now that I know I've lost this round, my current thought is that I lost the first round, so I want to maintain that loss streak, because that's going to give me more money in the long run, as opposed to middling or winning, losing, winning. So we'll see what comes up. Unless I get an amazing shop here, I am going to try and continue with this loss streak, just for economy, and that's probably going to be my best option going forward. So, wow, okay, another unicorn, so... Desperate Doctor is very strong in the early game, so is this Skybreaker. I might actually go like this, pull the Water Spirit, throw him in. This doesn't give me any real synergies, it just gives me strong units on the field right now. This is actually kind of an unfortunate start. I'm keeping my options open, and I'm not combining these unicorns because I don't want to put them on the field. Even a 2-star unicorn is not a strong fighting unit. So really what I want to do is find a Whisper Seer, upgrade these, and sell them to get the money. And wow, I just got destroyed this round. Hopefully not even 1 kill. So lose streaking, so we are losing as we intended to. However, I would like to be killing a few of these units along the way because we're not employing an open fort strategy. So our economy is not going to be as strong as if we were doing that. Therefore, for that trade-off, we want to maintain or save some of our HP along the way. This is really strange. Okay, So it seems like the assassin play is not going to happen for us. So I'm going to go ahead and buy these and think I might be able to transition into some sort of divinity build. These are some good divinity pieces. I'm going to stick with this lineup. I mean, it's not great. In fact, I can sell the Hell Knight. Throw in a God of War like that. And that might be a little bit stronger, actually. And so here's one of those times when I'm thinking about the unicorns simply for an economic advantage, or I could sell them now and just get another interest gold, which I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to sell 3 of these unicorns to get up to 10 gold and get an interest here. So we really do need to start hitting some of these pairs, though. This is a little unfortunate. And 83, we're on a nice lose streak, which is good. And as soon as I sell those water spirits, I get some more assassins. Okay, Wind Ranger, I think we're going to go ahead and commit to a divinity build here. So we're going to corner strat and take a look at the levels. So we've got a level 6, level 5, and then some level 4s. So I'm actually a little behind in pace. I have 5 free gold here, so I'm actually going to level up and throw in another unit so I can maintain pace with my opponents, meaning try and stay on the same level as them so that I'm not getting just destroyed every round. I am going to lose this because he has 3 2-stars and I have none. So I am going to lose pretty badly, but I at least took out a couple units. Had I not leveled up, I may not have killed any units here. So when you're trying to maintain pace with your opponents, all you're doing is trying to stay kind of at the same level as most of them. Alright, source, pair of sources, very nice. So it looks like we are going for a divinity build this game. The pieces are kind of naturally coming towards us. With 13 gold, I can buy this Wisp Seer and try and get a unicorn trick going later on. And now I'm thinking, what's the best inclusion here? It could be a shiny dragon, maybe a heaven bomber, or another God of War. I think I'm gonna throw the shiny dragon. I don't know what the best piece to put in there was. I don't think I really have a good piece to put in. Okay, again, this guy's got 2 2-stars with the Venom here and his God of War, so he's definitely going to beat us. But hopefully this Wind Ranger ult kills a couple units, and they're going to dodge and avoid it, aren't they? Yep, that's really unfortunate. Okay, so we really need to stop the bleeding here. We are at round 8, and I do have my 10 gold that I like to have by the end of round 8, so that's good. That's good. There's a 2-star God of War. That's going to help a lot. We can try and get that Skybreaker 2-starred soon. And here's another example of, let's look at the pace here. Level 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I think I'm okay. So I can sell these to get another interest, or I could level up, put another unit on. And I think I'm going to sell these to get the interest. And stay here. And that should be okay. I should actually put that shield on my God of War here. So this guy's got 2 2-stars with the Red Axe and the Werewolf. With the new patch, they don't show the star counts, which is a little unfortunate. But I have found what you can do is just look at their health bars. So, for example, you see this Werewolf here. See how small his little bars are? I don't know how much HP each of those represent, but it's a fixed value. So if you look at a 1-star unit versus a 2-star unit, the spacing on these bars is going to be much bigger for the 1-star unit. So you can kind of tell just by looking at the spacing of those bars if your opponent's units are 1 or 2 stars. Okay, go away. We're going to stay here. Oh, Rock Golem. We do want to get up to 30 gold here. I think this team is strong enough to beat the Rock Golems with the 2-star God of War here, so I'm going to sell the Heaven Bomber. And this can go on my Wind Ranger, I think. This team should be strong enough to beat this. I might go like something like that. I do want the Desperate Doctor to get his stun off. That's going to be the biggest game changer here. So I think we're going to beat this. That's kind of a bad Wind Ranger ult because it only hit one, but I think we're okay still. These guys are pretty beat up, so we should be fine. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to need another Wind Ranger ult to win this. Okay, good. What's really nice about this is if we look at here, I'm going to get those 2 lose streak golds. Your minion rounds don't actually affect your ability to, or your win streak. So if you were losing going into a minion round and you beat the minions, you're still on a lose streak. So if you look here, I'm still on a lose streak. And what that means is it's really a good idea to, going into a minion round, if you're on a lose streak, you want to stay on a lose streak. And if you're on a win streak, you want to stay on a win streak. And the reason being, I need something there, another one here. And the reason being is I still got that streak gold. So the absolute worst thing for me would have been to win the PvP round immediately before the minion round. I would have lost my win streak gold that round, which would have been very bad. Fortunately, I stayed on my streak, so we're doing okay. So we're somewhere in between a typical game and an open fort game. So we've been lose streaking the whole time, which means we're going to hit 50 gold this next round on round 12. And normally I like to hit that value by round 15. And if you were open forwarding, you would have hit it at round 10 or 9 if you pulled off a unicorn trick. So in this game, we've got a very advanced economy, and we need to find a way to use that to our advantage to win. Let's see here. I'm going to buy the unicorn. I'm thinking about buying that Whisper Seer, but that would bring me below 50 gold. It would cost me 1 interest gold, and I don't want to sacrifice an interest gold for doing a unicorn trick because the whole point is to get gold. So there's no point in buying that Wisp Seer. And one thing I haven't done yet is scout. So if I look around, we got some goblins with some spirit synergy. We got some beast druid here with the witcher. Goblin mech with a werewolf. Some warriors, goblin mech, assassins, and divinity. So we're really fortunate that no one is going divinity this game. So it should be a pretty good option for us, provided we actually hit our pieces in a timely fashion. So next round is round 13. We will be at level 6, so we'll put in another unit, probably a source, and we might start rolling a little bit to try and stabilize our HP. And one of these is going on really long. Doran here. Oh, the Abyssal Crawler, of course. Okay, so we are well on our way to a 3-star God of War, which is amazing. In this case, I do want to add another unit. We'll throw a source in here. And I think I do need to roll a little bit because I am hurting. I do need to stop dying so badly. So we'll put another God of War. In fact, with that, I can probably sell these. I don't see a reason to have these guys in anymore. The 2 God of Wars are going to be more than enough as a front line. So that should have been enough to help stabilize my HP a little bit. Next, I'm looking to find a Thunder Spirit is really the next big step, and 2-star my Wind Ranger will help a lot. So I may have to roll a little bit this next round as well. But I am on a nice lose streak, so I kind of do want to hold that lose streak into the Wolf round, and then I can start spending. So I might actually do that instead. So we may just sit for 1 more round. And then, okay, Wind Ranger, that's perfect. And then Lord of Sand is a great inclusion into Divinity because his CC is amazing. So let's go ahead and put a shield on him since he's going to jump right in. This actually might win, so I might take him out and put the Shiny Dragon in. I definitely don't want to win this round. He is a better piece, but I want to maintain my lose streak going into the minion round. So I'm hoping... Oh, and this guy switched into a Divinity build. Great. So I'm hoping that this guy still beats me, even though I have a pretty strong team now. And this Wind Ranger ult missing is actually, I would normally feel really bad about that, but it was good because it didn't kill his whole team. Now this is a lot more damage than I'd like to take though, so I do need to roll now. I'm at 30 HP, which is really not good. So we're going to roll, we're going to spend some of our gold after this wolf round. We should be fine for the wolves. And yeah, we'll especially be fine since we can use that the S formation that you guys haven't seen. You'll see it right now. It does help a lot. So I can buy the unicorn, I can rank up twice, I can make, okay. So here's what I'm talking about. So when you're on a wolf round and you don't have the strongest team, what you can do is this S formation that I got going on here. And this guy's just gonna jump in. This little S formation I've got going on here, what that's gonna make happen is these pieces won't move because they can attack the wolves. So these gods of war have to jump diagonally. And what that means is they pick up almost all of the wolves here. Now, unfortunately, my Wind Ranger is tanking 2 of them. But that's why I put him here instead of the other ones, because he's a little bit tankier. So we had no problem defeating this round, and now we do need to start. We do need to start winning. So I don't want that on him. I want that on my God of War. And we need to roll and get a stronger team going on here. And I'm not leveling up these unicorns because I don't... Okay, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sell that. Okay. So there we go. Got a couple unicorn tricks going there. Wind Ranger 3-star would be nice, but I don't really have that luxury right now. Source, Thunder Spirit. Okay. Let's fix this. There you go. Actually, yeah, you go there, you go there. You go there, pull you, put you in. Okay. Why do I not have the... What? I swear I selected the Thunder Spirit and not the Desperate Doctor. I meant to put the Thunder Spirit in so I could have the 3 mage synergy. Obviously, that was a much better decision than this Desperate Doctor. So I don't know what happened here. Hopefully, this isn't too painful for us. I can fix it next round. We might actually win. Okay, we barely won. That was a little scary there. But we did win, so we're good. And now we need to maintain a win streak going forward. So, let's see here. I'm actually going to sell this. Oh my gosh, I didn't check my gold in time. Don't want any of these. Okay, you come out, you go in. Something like, which one's the tanky one? That one. Something like this. And I cost myself one gold there by not paying attention, so that was pretty poor on my part. This should be okay, I think. I'm gonna put these. Let's see. What I want is these are part of a refresh orb, which is probably the best item in the game, and especially for a divinity mage. Being able to cast one of my unit's ults twice in a row is going to be amazing. And what I'm thinking is, if I end up with a God of Thunder, I think I want the Thunder to cast twice. That's the most impactful. So I might not use these in hopes that I get the pieces for a God of Thunder. And that's a 3-star Taboo Witcher with a Pulse Staff. So that's really strong. Huh. This is not going so good. Let's take a look here. So that one guy's got pieces of Divinity, but he does not playing Divinity, so he's actually kind of hurting my chances of finding the pieces I want.
Not very effective.
I do need to roll a bit here because I'm dying too much. I'm not going to try and 3-star that. I would love to 3-star that. I'm actually going to keep rolling until I can upgrade something, because what's going on here is not good.
Not very effective. Try statics.
This is really bad. Oh my gosh. I just wasted half my gold and didn't get anything for it. That's quite unfortunate. Hopefully I can win this round and get up to 20 gold. If I can get up to 20 gold, then I get one more interest, so I do really want that gold. And again, I have to spend next round because I'm at 24 gold or 24 HP, so we're hurting a lot. This has been a very difficult game to navigate, We are very close, though. Like, we're one Storm Shaman away, we're one Thunder Spirit away, we're one one Lord of Sand away, 2 Gods of War. So we are getting close to some of these really nice pieces.
Look out, world.
Okay, and that right there helped a ton, actually. Maybe a 2-star Siren would be good. Okay. This is actually not bad now with these 2 more 2-stars here. We should stabilize, so I think we can economy again. I really do want to find another Storm Shaman, another Thunder Spirit, and another Siren. That's going to be big for us. But I think this will be enough to stabilize at least for a little while. So this is Dio Gorol. This is the #1 player. And we just beat him on our screen and on his screen. So I think we are pretty strong now. We just have very low margin for error. So what I just did was, I'm very low on HP. And I don't want to die soon, so I spent my gold. There's no point in losing and having 50 gold in the bank. Like, you could have done something to save yourself. So here... See, I'm thinking, can I get to 10 gold? Anyway, I can sell this. I doubt I'm getting a 3-star source. But even then, I'm only at 8 gold. So now I'm thinking, who goes in next? The Siren or the Storm Shaman? Honestly, I think the Storm Shaman. I'm going to sell one of my Sirens here. Or do I save them both for the chance at hitting either one? Because if I hit one of them and get it to 2-star, it's definitely going to be the better option. So maybe I do wait and double my chances of getting a good 2-star. They're both 4 costs, so... Ooh.
Never changes.
Now we're 1 God of War away from putting in a 3-star God of War. This is skill damage, so right now I'm thinking, who's going to be my biggest damaging unit? It typically is Thunder Spirit, once you get your Thunder Spirit to 2 stars, up until you have a God of War. As soon as you have a God of War, it's the God of Thunder. As soon as you have the God of Thunder, it's the God of Thunder. So I think I can sit on these items for now. I am on a win streak, so I don't feel like it's imperative to put my items on anybody. I'm doing okay for now. But we're just going to sit and hope that... Do not ult him. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. That triggers me. I'm still going to win, I think. Yeah, we're going to win. Okay. So I hate it when the Wind Ranger decides to ult a single unit. It just drives me insane. Oh, draw. That's so unfortunate. So that was Dennis. That was last place. So he's all in. He has 2 gold left, 3 HP. So it's not surprising that he beat us because he's in desperation mode. And... See, I have 3 pairs and then 1 pair that would get me to 3-star. So I'm really tempted to roll here because I'm like 1 or 2 units away from a huge power spike. Oh, and there's a 3-star God of War for Dennis. So he's just got a really odd combination here, though. Let's go back to my screen. Okay. This guy's got a 3-star Tusk Champion, 3-star Soulbreaker, so that's unfortunate for us. If we can kill the Soulbreaker, we might be able to win this. And yeah, looks like we're going to win. But, I mean, that guy's got a very strong several units there. But we're playing a meta strategy with the Divinity, so it's not surprising that we were able to win because we just got better synergy for our units. And then, yeah, I don't want to sell any of this to get to 20 gold because I really want to hit all of these units. Oh, Storm Shaman. There we go. That's great. So I can... Is that better than this Lord of Sand? I don't think so. I might actually pull one of my Gods of War and put a Storm Shaman in. And I do want an Orb of Refresh on him, so I am going to start throwing items on my Storm Shaman. Orb of Refresh on Storm Shaman is also very good. You're just silencing most of your opponent's units for most of the fight, so it's a very strong 3 stars, Taboo Witcher, and Stone Spirit. This is something I see in the lower leagues that I don't really see in upper leagues, is you just see your opponents really early with lots of 3 stars, but they have super weak synergies. So, like, if you look, he had more stars on the field than me, I'm certain of that. This is Zissou. So Zissou, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 stars on the field. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he had more stars than me on the field. But I just have a smarter composition. Units that work well together. You know, I've got the mage synergy, the divinity so that my mages cast more, and then my Lord of Sand is just doing a lot of CC, popping people up and stuff. So it's just a much more logical grouping of units, in my opinion. Now, I think next round, or round 26, I will go ahead and go to level 8. And my idea there is, once I'm level 8, I have a chance to hit my God of Thunder, which is going to be good. That's a really nice Storm Shaman ult. Should win this round, I think. My Thunder Spirit can ult again. Okay, I think I'll win this round, yeah. And I want to start getting chances to get that God of Thunder, because that's what really takes a divinity comp to the point where it stops, or to the point where it just rolls over everybody. I've got most of the pieces where I want them. I would like another Siren, like another God of War, and then a God of Thunder, and I think we're happy. And that's going to be a level 9 comp, it sounds like. So let's go ahead and push the button. And now I'm going to move my Storm Shaman there. Throw another God of War, and actually it might go something like that. That might help protect my units a bit better. And my Storm Shaman could take some hits. And looking at the range on my units, I think that's pretty good. Minion rounds, no point in rolling, no point in leveling here. Well, I did level, but I wasn't going to get experience from it, or interest from that 5 gold, so just giving myself the best chance to beat the minions and not wasting gold by rolling here. Wraith Shard, very nice. That's going to make someone attack faster, which is going to make them ult more, so I'm thinking that Wraith Shard might be ideal on my Wind Ranger or my Siren, and I might put it on the Siren, actually. So I'm going to hold on to it for now. What did I just hit? Okay, no point in buying those. I think we wait. If I look... So there's one level 9 player. I think we're just stronger than this guy, though. Yeah, we're definitely stronger than him. We just recently played him and we beat him, so we're stronger than that guy. Stronger. We're stronger. We're stronger. Yeah, so I think we have the strongest team. So I think we can wait a little bit. And by doing that, we'll generate a little bit more money. So it's just a calculated risk here that I'm taking, that I want to try and get more money. And, ooh, we might actually lose if I don't get a Wind Ranger ult off. So this is one of the people I said we're stronger than, and I think we might end up losing this one. Okay, draw. So we don't lose any HP, which is fine. I would have liked to stay on my streak, but at least I didn't lose any HP. And I would have liked to win to get that interest. I'm not sending my Storm Shaman to 3-star. It's going to cost too much money, and it's going to take too long, so I'm going to ignore that. So I'm level 8. So on round 29... On round 29, I'll have 4 experience, so I'll need 35 gold to go up. So I have 2 rounds, I think, to look for another unit to put in. Ideally, that's finding another Siren. That's the best option for me. This is that really weird Divinity player that's taking half of our pieces, and then the rest of his pieces don't make sense. Oh no, the Venom ulted my Wind Ranger. That's a little unfortunate for me. Oh, and he's actually going to beat me because... Oh no, we're fine. The Venom ulting my Wind Ranger, though, really did hurt, because the Wind Ranger does most of my damage right now. Okay, so level 8, 9, 7, 6, 8, 7, 8. So we're right on pace as far as sticking level-wise with our opponents. We can start putting gold into experience again, and buying unicorns now. More 3 stars, so that's just... I don't understand. The obsession with 3 stars really does hold a lot of these players back. Like if I look here, he's got 1, he's got 4. 2 of them are druids, so that shouldn't count. He's got 3, he's got 4. Like this obsession with with 3 stars really does hold people from finishing comps as opposed to just getting strong units. So until you get to, you know, I would say high rook or even king, it's much more important to just finish a strong synergy as opposed to getting these 3-star units. Now this guy did manage to beat us, so I think it's time to spend some gold. But 3-star units is not how you win. The way you win is by finishing strong synergies. So here we go, we just lost, so I'm going to actually go ahead and push the button to get to my level 9. And then I'm going to roll, and that's just giving me a better chance of finding a God of Thunder. God of War, very nice. Strange Egg, very nice. So I'll take that. And I need to find another unit to put in. There's a Siren, very nice. Oh no, who am I going to put in? I could put the Fortune Teller in, I think? I don't think that ruins anything? Okay. I was panicking there because I didn't know what I could put in without ruining my divinity. Oh, and I think I'm short a unit because I didn't put my Siren in. That was just really sloppy play on my part.
You ought to read more.
Yeah, I'm probably short a unit right now. This goes on my Storm Shaman for sure. If I can find one more Magicka Crystal, then I can get an Orb of Refresh on him, and that's going to be really good. So finding Zissou. The Abyssal Crawlers.
Did you drift away?
Whenever a battle goes long like that, it's typically an Abyssal Crawler or an God of War, just like slowly beating on each other. So I definitely want him here. I'll go ahead and put the attack speed on there because I want him to ult a little faster. Might add this. Maybe something like this. No, that's fine. Nothing to buy here. Okay. So, kind of tempted to just sell this Strange Egg, actually. I don't have a unit to put it on, right? And the only reason to keep it would be to try and get a 2-star God of Thunder at this point. And I don't even have a God of Thunder. I'm actually just going to sell these instead. Get to my... get to the point where I get that interest. So now I'm just trying to maximize my economy and my chance to win every round. So this, more damage, and to proc extra damage. So I'm thinking this can go on someone who I either want to ult faster, because the more damage you do, the more mana you generate. This is a ranged... Oh, I could put this on Siren. Yeah, that's just the best play. Put a Mjolnir on Siren. So we're very strong. I don't like having this Fortune Teller. I would really like to swap this for something like a Soul Reaper, Desperate Doctor, anything, actually. I say that, and then his ult right there was just amazing, so maybe I am underestimating him. I've never really tried using him in a Divinity comp, so maybe he's just really strong, and I didn't know that. Magicka Crystal, oh, that's huge. So that's going to go on to my Storm Shaman, so we can get 2 ults. That did not work, I think. Orb of Refresh. For sure. That can go. Nope. I'm going to put that on him instead. And then now this. Life regen, probably on Lord of Sand, if I had to guess. And we're at the point where economy is not really what I want to be focusing on. So I am going to start looking for a better unit to put in here than this Fortune Teller. So here's another guy. I think he's got 3 3-stars. If we look, that's probably a 3-star, that's a 3-star, and that's a 3-star. I have 1 3-star. But my comp just makes sense, and I'm smashing this fool.
The universe is made up of protons, neutrons,
Magic Staff, very nice. I definitely like using that as a pulse staff, though. If I can put a pulse staff on somebody, that's just 400 free damage when the fight starts, so I'm going to look for that. Soul Reaper. Okay, so this is gone. I want the Soul Reaper in. And I'll go ahead and put this on him. I do want the Soul Reaper to live, because the Soul Reaper will be able to help my unit stay alive longer. So I'm actually going to tuck him in here, behind the Thunder Spirit, which is pretty tanky with 1500 HP. And now I can think about using this to 2-star my Soul Reaper if I find another one. This is that random dragon divinity. See, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Divinity is probably the single strongest synergy in the game. So putting in pieces that cancel it out just makes no sense to me.
You ought to read more.
Right, we are at the point where the game ends very soon. I don't think there's a point in economizing, so I'm going to roll, look for a God of Thunder, look for another Soul Reaper.
Is at your door. Death is at your door. Oh.
And I think that's where we end here, so no point in saving this. This is probably our final form, and honestly, I don't think our opponents will be able to beat us. You know, we've got a very strong Soul Reaper here who's going to keep our units alive. We've got a refreshed Storm Shaman, just silencing everybody, and a really strong front line with this God of War. So
Did you drift away?
one more enemy down. Now it's just Doran. And I still will look for that God of Thunder, because that's what sends this comp to a whole nother level. No God of Thunder. Okay. Teleport Dagger I'll put on the Lord of Sand. And a Dracula Mask I will put on, I think this Wind Ranger's healing a lot. Maybe the Siren, actually. This is going to be doing a surprising amount of damage. Maybe I want him to be healing a little bit from that. Oh, Black Dragon King. So there's another instance of me rolling on around I shouldn't have. Which, I mean, I'm getting better about, but I still do it a lot. That's one of the biggest flaws in my gameplay, and I don't presume to be a very good player. In fact,
We're the best.
I think I'm not very good at this game, so. Yeah, we'll make him a little tankier. Look for our God of War still, or God of Thunder. Okay. And here we go. Looks like 2 rounds, and one of us is dead. I'm hoping that it's him, obviously. We're both level 9, and he's just got a warrior. A couple of 3-star warriors. He does not have a Marine synergy. That's what I'm looking for here. He does have a Doom and a Pirate Captain, which are gonna do some CC, but I think we'll be okay. So as long as my Siren can get her ult off, and she just got silenced immediately. Okay. So what I need to do is pull the Siren back, because I'm getting human silenced by that Pirate Captain. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that should be enough to make sure that I win. And I actually went on both screens, but
We're the best.
I think I still should fix that positioning in case something crazy happens. So, yep. I am going to, let's see. Actually, if I go like this, the God of War will pick up everything. The human is here, so I'm not worried too much about these guys. And yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. Yeah, I think this positioning is actually really good. So the God of War should pick up everything. My Siren should get his ult off. Everything should be frozen, and then yeah, they just get blown up. So, I imagine it went the same on his screen, which it did. So there's another game, and this time I didn't really have any idea as far as what I wanted to play going into this game. I kind of just let the game decide. My initial thought was to play Assassins, but I wasn't getting the pieces, and I started slowly accumulating Divinity pieces. And that's kind of my my backup plan in most games, especially if I see that nobody else is playing Divinity. I will definitely try and accumulate those pieces, and as soon as they have enough, you can just full transition and you should be okay. Let's take a look at the score screen. I was forced to spend gold a few times when I didn't want to, so I imagine my economy is probably still okay, but not great. So let's take a look here. So 292, I actually still pretty significantly out economized my opponents. And let's see here. So this guy, multiple 3 stars, so the next closest value was actually this player here, and his value's inflated because of druids. Okay, so despite having to spend gold occasionally when I didn't want to, by being on that really long lose streak early in the game, I was able to still get a really large economic advantage, which gave me a very large army value. And here again is one of those games where I struggle to translate army value into or translate economy into army value. So if I look here, 84 gold divided by 292 is what I made this game. So I've got a 29%, let's say, utilization of my gold. Typically I'm right around 25 to 30%, and when I watch top players, I see them hit more like 35 to 40% utilization, and that's something I really struggle with. So that's what I'm currently focusing on, is just getting higher value or more of my gold onto the field. And I think the way to do that is to roll less, because rolling is just throwing away gold. You spend 2 gold that can never make it onto the field. So I do need to roll less. I think this number creeps up as you roll less, so that's going to be something I focus on in the upcoming games. But hopefully that was entertaining for you guys. Let's go ahead and look. I think that probably brought our win rate to 75%, so let's look here. Yep, 12 matches, 75% win rate. So with 100% top 3, so we've won 9 of our games, and then a couple second and thirds. So thanks for watching. I hope this was entertaining and educational for you guys. It showed my thought process in navigating the early game and eventually settling on a divinity build. So thanks for watching. Please go ahead and drop a comment if you'd like me to play a specific build coming up soon, or if you'd like me to explain certain builds or strategies, and I will see you guys next time.